Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Guru if you're new here, and this is my Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc playthrough. We are about to head into the chapter 4 class trial. If you need to catch up with the playthrough so far, I recommend checking out the link to the playlist that I'll put in a card on this video. But if you are all caught up, then you will know that Sakura was mysteriously murdered. They're all kind of mysteriously murdered, but Sakura was especially mysterious because she had trauma to the head, but there was also a pool of blood on the floor and blood on her mouth and a protein shaker that was labeled with the poison from the chem lab. And also, oh my god, how could I forget? The door was locked and nobody else was inside with her. So who would have locked the door? Big mystery. I don't know if I have any hunches really. Did she do it to herself? Did Hina do it and is framing someone else? I don't know. We'll see. Before we get into it, I just want to remind you I do stream this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/xguru. Anyway, let's do it. Who's ready for the class trial? Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery. What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example... you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends, TT? He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get onto the elevator. I'll see you all down there. This is the type of emoticon that Sniper would type, by the way. Sniper, are you that bear? What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? The person is one of us? It's kind of crazy there's only 6 of us left. Actually, I'm obsessed with that. AWOL. Execute movement. But we're until 5 a.m. It's too bad I'm not streaming forever tonight.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
What the heck?
Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? Oh, is I supposed to read right to left? Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Let's freaking go, guys. I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Alright, buckle up, YouTube. This is gonna be a long episode. We watched the doors close and felt it began its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seat. And so the curtain opened for the fourth time. Fourth chapter, chat. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Tag yourself. I think I'm a deadly deception. Actually, I'm definitely a deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yeah, I'll save again. I'm judgment for sure. I'm deadly faith. I could totally see that. Okay, I have 1 SP left. What is cool and composed? Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate and during Hangman's Gambit. I wish I could like see what I have. I guess, oh, I can do it like that. Okay, Lost in, oh, nope. Lost in Thought increases time limit for each phase. I like that. I don't really need it though. The focus, neutral liberation is the focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop debate, Hangman's Gambit. Melodious voice increases damage to the opponent when statement is destroyed. Okay, that's good. Handiwork allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. I didn't really use that last time very much. Cool and compose just studies your aim, so I don't think I really care. Multiple suspects, murder locked in a room. If anyone was likely to survive, it was Sakura. Why is it scrolling like this? And yet, all right, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna roll in.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
Who do y'all think it is? If you haven't played before, obviously no spoilers. But if you haven't played before, who are you sus of?
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
I think it's Hiro. I'm sus of Byakuya. Oh, Hina, be careful.
Whoa, deja vu.
I spelled his name and I don't
The
care.
one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro.
Oops, sorry. What did you say? It was one of you. Okay.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Okay, Morgana. Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. All right. Lock the fuck in, everybody. Okay, we have her account as our bullet. Hold on.
It was one of you.
If you target a weak spot and then hold down the left mouse button, you can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. This is the one that I keep forgetting. Okay. Okay, it was one of you.
Sakura.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive.
All had a motive.
You hated her.
Hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low.
I don't remember what her account was.
It was one of you.
But
One of you killed
I
Sakura.
assume
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make it.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
bitch. Oh my god.
Yes.
I hate this game. All right, hold on.
It was one of you.
I told you I have to lock in.
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's
Oh my god, I'm so slow.
It was one of you.
This is such an outrage.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as...
Why can't I hit it? This is so embarrassing.
One of you killed...
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about...
Am I on drugs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't slow things down. I can't remember what button it is.
It was one of you.
Oh, okay.
One of you killed...
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Wow. My focus gauge goes down so fast.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah.
I remembered that, but I didn't
That was
remember
right
that she
before
said that.
died. So
It was all
there's no doubt
yesterday.
about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Welcome to Giru Does a Class Trial, where she forgets how the class trial works every time she does it. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Hero did have the pocket trash.
Same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, wait, this makes sense because...
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
This makes sense because it was the... Was it a piece of paper or was it the candy wrapper? Hold on, I don't remember. If it's a candy wrapper, then it's like he definitely saw her because she would have had to given him the candy. Yeah, I thought it was the candy.
It was white with red.
Okay, yeah.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because the only other way he would have gotten the candy would have been if he had gone to Hina, and Hina would have said something.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
What if this is like a 5-minute class trial, and they're like, oh, well...
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Oh my god, he's flopping so fast.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was...
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Is he immediately folding?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
He is so not believable.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
I think it's a little charming.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Bro.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
I don't want it to be Hiro. I know I want it to be Byakuya, but I have a feeling we're gonna be stuck with Byakuya until the end. Bro is really suspicious.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on.
Yeah, truly.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about
Yeah, how would you know that? What?
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message and it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Classic.
That's right.
Classic place for magazines.
I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Hi, Casey.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Ooh, which Ghibli movie did you watch? What's everybody's favorite Ghibli movie? I really like Secret Life of Arrietty, or
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
what's the other one? Nausicaa.
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine? Was the magazine on...
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Was it on the coffee table?
Ogre's body was discovered.
That wasn't right.
Shoot.
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Okay, so I just need to... I think I need to absorb this. How do I do that again? Hold on. I read this earlier, so you guys are just gonna have to forgive me. Target a weak spot and then hold down the left mouse button. You can use the weak spot. Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was
Yeah, I love
only
Nausicaa.
after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on
Ah!
the magazine shelf.
No!
Pulled it out. I saw
What I said makes total sense.
Least satisfying Danganronpa gameplay challenge.
I can tell you exactly
Level
when I
really
found the
easy for
dying
Giru.
message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No!
And I can tell you when I found it. It was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What I said makes total sense.
Oh my god. I haven't seen Poker Rosso. I want to watch that. Aw, Howl's is classic. Princess Mononoke. I haven't watched that one in a long time. I don't think I've watched enough to have a favorite, but I do like Mononoke. Was it your first time watching Howl's, Casey? That one's like a really big fan favorite. I like it too.
Exactly when I found
It's just got a lot of like
the dying message.
pretty iconic art in it.
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
It was only after I found
the magazine tucked away
On the magazine shelf.
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Wait, am I
I can tell
fucking
you
stupid?
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
Are you-
I found the dying message.
It was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
I saw.
What's your problem?
What? What's the contradiction?
What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No! God damn it. I didn't even...
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine.
I'm gonna spend 12 minutes doing this, I fear.
Pulled it out. I saw her final word.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
I'm sure you could.
when Ogre's body was discovered.
No.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
found the magazine tucked away
Bro.
in the magazine shelf.
What the fuck am I doing?
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Is this right? No!
Shoot.
I don't... What do they want from me?
Tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
Oh my god, I
found
sped
the
up.
dying
I'm gonna
message.
throw up. I'm gonna throw
It was
up.
only after the investigation had begun.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What am I supposed to do?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body.
What am I supposed... What am I supposed to do? Okay, the dying message. He has when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Shoot.
What if it is after the investigation and you're supposed to save and target when she died?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I'll try it. I'm gonna run out of health. I'm gonna fucking die.
Message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Do I keep the bullet?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
That's not right. At least the music is good, Fox.
Shoot.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking lose.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I'm so confused. I wish I could look at everything.
When I found the dying message.
I've done this for like 5 minutes. This is actually so embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm getting mad so that Cam helps me, but he's too busy playing Monster Hunter.
It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay, so...
Found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No! Fuck, dude! Jesus Christ!
Words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Why is this? Ah.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
How are you, by the way, Fox? Have you played this game before?
only after I found the
Magazine tucked away on the magazine
shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your
problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly what.
Oh my god, wait. Guys, this actually makes so much sense, and I'm honestly pissed that I fucked it up like 7 times, because it literally asked me where was the magazine when the body was when we found the body, and it was on the fucking magazine shelf. These things stress me out. Oh my god!
Tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I hate this game.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, it's wrong.
Totally normal reaction. Actually, I do think it's a normal reaction because I did that for like
When Sakura's
more
body
than
was
5
found,
minutes.
that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it.
That was so bad.
After we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is.
What?
Toko.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that?
That's what
message in
I
the
was
first
thinking the
place?
entire time.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
What? You lied to me before, without a doubt. I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh my god!
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
How do I reload?
I'm at least 30% right.
How do I reload? Oh, thank you. Now you help me? Shift isn't working! You fucking lied.
Space.
I'm looking at the thing. Tab.
Show me the
So what happened?
The end is nigh.
Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. This is just like real life. Dude, it drives me crazy. What happened there? I had a mental breakdown on stream.
Okay.
This is how it all ends. What if I said no?
Refuse to give up yet.
What if I said, nah, I'm not gonna try again? I lost so much health in that one bullet time. I finished out with 1 health. Okay, tab to reload.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
What the fuck?
The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Give me the fucking things back!
The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh my god.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
What the fuck is happening? That was the most stressful time of my life.
Completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Cyber, don't even talk to me.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
There was no blood on her finger.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
So what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Grr.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? Just like that? Yeah, I think that's why he said Vienna sausage. Wait, not his Vienna sausage. He just admitted to it? This is kind of anticlimactic if true. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
I know, it drives me crazy, Silly. He's so annoying.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. She did kill herself, but did she make it so that... That's so confusing. So she made it so that Hiro, like someone else killed her? Yeah, I know, but he was always anxious via, so it's like kind of hard to suss him out because it was like, it felt too obvious.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
I don't think she was gonna do that.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
It probably didn't affect her at all.
Then she just went limp.
I don't think he's telling the
I didn't see her move
truth.
again after that.
What about all the poison and the blood?
It was over. I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
I'm confused.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, something doesn't sit right with me, Hina.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story
Blood for
just
the
now
blood
doesn't
god.
explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
She was in deep lesbians with Sakura. It makes sense that she's feeling so passionate. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have done? What would he have had to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
She totally wasn't dead.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
I think she might not have actually died when he did that. What if she was faking it and then someone else poisoned her or she poisoned herself?
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after.
And she would have been able to lock herself in the room. Yeah, what if she just got knocked out? And then she drank the poison.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
That would be so sad if she did it to herself.
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
And so that could be Toko or Byakuya. But probably Toko, because that's her.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Wait, did she kill her? Wow, Toko killed and not Jill.
Who else would want to hide the
Maybe.
magazine other than the person whose name...
I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Every time I do these, I'm like, I think I know who it is. And then it's like somebody completely different from who I expect. So anything I say during this class trial, please take it with like a quarter of a grain of salt. Like take a little grain of salt and then shave off a little bit. And that's how much weight my speculation has.
You right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Why was the weight of the glass different?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Hiro thinks he's the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
What if Byakuya and Toko were in on it together?
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. All right, everybody, it's my mortal enemy, bullet time battle. The very first mechanic in the class trial. Oh my god, Kyoko's examination summary. Status of Sakura's body. Oh my god, the yellow pattern.
I didn't want to, but I did.
Okay.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
So the status of her body?
After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Because it looked like she was hit twice. I do remember that. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
I'm not speeding it up.
I grabbed a Monokuma
I'm only
bottle
slowing it
from the shelf
down.
nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind.
Okay, hit her from behind, but when he says only
You
once.
hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, throw it back. Nope.
Shoot!
What?
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a
Oh,
Monokuma
Kyoko's
bottle from the shelf
examination.
nearby,
That's annoying.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do
I didn't even do anything, bitch. Don't even. Don't even.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
I just used the wrong bullet. They should give me more help.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Is that why the glass was heavier? Was there like another Monokuma bottle? And someone just picked up the extra Monokuma?
2?
Sniper.
That's right. She
I'm
had
solving
separate wounds
the
on her
murder of an innocent girl.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very
Oh, the
suspicious
spacing
about
makes
those
it look like
bottles.
there's two missing. Oh, wait, the
Once
chess
you understand
pieces.
that point, you'll
That's what
understand
I'm
why two
supposed to
separate
say, that
Monokuma
there's
bottles
missing
must have
chess
been
pieces,
used.
because we only had one. But there's another chess type
Think
piece.
back. After the
Pawn,
incident, there were
rook,
4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf.
king.
right?
It's missing the queen. That's the bishop, right? And it's missing the knight. I think we found the knight.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
How would you put that in that bottle, actually? Now I'm really
That was
curious.
the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
I can't believe I didn't pick that up earlier, but I actually can believe it, because I'm really bad at chess.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total.
Shut up,
meaning
QB.
1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Show you like 4 times. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. The connection must be. It's the object the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? I forgot. Okay. By holding on the space key, you can concentrate and slow down the passage of time. What am I supposed to do? Shoot the letters down by pressing the left mouse button. You have to shoot some letters more than once. Okay. Wait. Chess piece. Okay. C. We need C. Okay, H. Give me H. Give me E. Give me S. Fuck. Oh my god. This game is stupid for stupid people who are stupid and dumb, and I'm so smart, and that's why I keep failing.
I refuse to give up yet.
How do I not understand the mechanic? Like... Oh, H was already filled in? I was stressed out, so I wasn't even looking. E. S. Oh, shit. P. I. E. E.
Now I understand.
Only the ones you're missing. That would imply that I was paying attention
That's it.
to the missing
Chess
letters.
pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
Wow, it's Toko? I'm getting
You
whiplash.
don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
She would know about chess.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Slay.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Shut up, Hero.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is
Because there was...
connected to this case.
The glass was there. The piece just
How
wasn't.
is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
And the bottle that was missing... It was excited. What? It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. Our bottle experiment. That sounds weirdly kinky.
Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared
Whoa.
the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
I get it now.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
God, my science queen.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker. Some bowling
The
aficionados.
bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
The way she's gripping those pigtails, I think it might be over for her.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wow, so they both showed up.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Did she like... Did she hide herself in the locker? You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so...
The music is so overstimulating when it does that.
That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Honestly, I can't even fault Byakuya for saying that.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be
Ridiculous.
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Oh my god. I honestly... Good riddance, Toko. It's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new... Oh my god, I can't even handle the ones I have now! What do you mean? A new element has been added! What? You've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet. Oh, okay, this is different. This is different. What's the one where they go in a circle? Kim, what's the one where they go in a circle and I'm shooting letters? What's that one called? Bullet time battle is the one... No. What? I don't even know anything. All right, whatever. You selected... Oh, non-stop debate. Okay, never mind. Don't answer that, by the way. I figured it out. Non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key or use the mouse wheel. Courtney, what the fuck? I haven't even called you Mrs. Diarrhea once today. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. Well, it's not. It's set to lethal. Hi. For educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless. All right. By the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Halfway! Bro, just kill them all in one chapter. I don't care. Halfway! I have so much more to read! Okay, I know what I'm playing next weekend! I hate this one.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing.
I just reloaded way too much because I was stressed out.
I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. That's enough!
This should prove it.
That was so stressful.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
How?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Oh, she'll listen to him.
Okay, it's my handprint.
See?
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
She's down bad for him.
Then you killed Sakura.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Bianca, why were you just sitting back this whole time?
What do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read...
I don't like their dynamic.
I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
It's because she's like really obsessed with Byakuya and she calls him master and stuff. Like, I don't like it. It makes me mad. Not even uncomfortable, it just makes me angry because I hate both of them so much.
And then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Yeah, it's really weird actually, Courtney.
Oh, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Dumbass. Sorry. Red Foreman took over me.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
She's not a fucking monster. They're so mean.
And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Honestly, badass drawing.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right then.
Oh, right. She faints with blood.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean... Oh, here she is.
It was your fault after all.
Okay, so Toko didn't.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked it with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
I have ads running in a few minutes if you're watching on Twitch. Yeah.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't
I think we
even
snoozed them,
for
actually.
the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence.
Oh my god, her girl murder virginity. Hey guys, girl murder virginity would be an amazing name for something. I'm gonna come right out and say it.
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Why was the poison on her shoe?
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
So she was
Even as
poisoned.
strong as she is, she
For
must
sure.
have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know.
Aw, Casey, thank you for getting yourself to girly murder. My favorite kind of murder. Byakuya murder virginity.
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
No! I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro for that one.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Is this game about causing stress? Yes, I'm constantly stressed. It
Tell
wasn't?
us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand.
Don't call me a gaggle of idiots.
This is my command.
That's you, chat. Oh, wait. Hold on. Gah! The one who killed Sakura is... If it's Hina... There's no way. Okay, the yellow powder.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Sniper, that's not very nice. So the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura. Then the problem is, where did Sakura? She was on the couch.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
So it should just be status of Sakura's body?
In front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up!
Is it?
I killed her there in front of the shelf!
That's really fucked up, by the way.
I was just sleeping, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack take?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, why was she on the couch? She was poisoned.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Toko probably couldn't even pick her up.
So, You finally noticed.
I hate him. I've been talking about this whole time. You just can't hear me with your stupid little tooty ears.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Wait, what? I mean, it's this, right?
I got it. Sakura was
I'm so
definitely
mad at
attacked
him.
in front of
He's
the
so
shelf.
annoying.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Girl, she did it to
Until we
herself.
take care of that,
Oh my
the answer
god.
has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy.
Oh, we finally get to vote for a dead person. Oh no, we voted for a dead person in the first trial.
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Could be anyone, Casey. This is how every class trial goes, is I'm like, I have a hunch. And then it's like somebody I didn't even mention.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko wasn't hiding in the locker was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker. Locker is too small.
Before we open the door to the rec room,
That wasn't the answer. Why did I say that?
inside.
The answer was I saw the locker for myself. I just read every wrong answer first to confuse you.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
Hydroxo.
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Oh my god, Casey. Can we get some bass in chat?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Wow. Wow, you don't have it already?
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Maybe one day, Courtney. The yellow powder! The yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Poison!
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
Yes, there is. The yellow powder.
Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, so it was shot to her head.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, the only thing I can do is
What was it that killed Ogre?
shoot one with the
It
other.
wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack.
Nope. I'm confused what they want me to say.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Okay, so I do use yellow powder then? I don't... Guys, I don't understand this game, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use yellow powder.
If it wasn't from Genocide, what was it?
There's no other possible that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
What?
Shoot!
What am I supposed to do? This part, it's like, oh, if you have good logic skills, like people like Sniper will be like, it makes sense to me. Shut up, by the way. Maybe what Hero says, but I did do that. I shoot Hero stuff with the yellow powder? Why would that make sense? Hold on.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill,
Genocide Jill's attack. What does yellow powder have to do with Genocide Jill's attack?
what was it?
And then the only other option is the shot to the head. Every combo is a contradiction, but there's only 2, and I did both combos. Did I not? Am I dumb? Am I bald? I'm pretty sure I did.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to lose all my health. I low-key hate this. I low-key am not enjoying this game right now.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed Ogre?
Hi,
It
Arissa.
wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. And what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from
I mean, I'll try
Genocide Jill's
this.
attack-
No. What the fuck is it?
Shoot.
Arissa, this game is dumb.
What was it that killed?
I don't know. Does anyone have a hint? Sorry, I'm too stupid, Sniper. It's Danganronpa, and I hate this part because, like, the logic doesn't make sense. It's not logical. I have Hina's account, Ali's account. I have the Monokuma file, which details how she died. Yeah, it's confusing as hell. And so basically, I have these 3. I would show you, but it'll run my time down. I have these 3 bullets. One says they all say those things. I can also suck up one thing and create a truth bullet and use it to shoot another weak spot. Like, I can suck up a weak spot and use it to shoot another weak spot. So, am I supposed to...
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
This isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna fail.
Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm targeting logic, but, like, nothing makes... I don't understand the logic that they're asking me to use. Like, dumb people logic, I think? Dumb baby logic? Logic for dumb babies? That's why I don't understand it, is because it's logic for dumb babies. If you're on YouTube, and you're watching this right now, can you put a bold emoji in the chat? I mean, sorry, in the comments. Dumb doofus idiot logic, exactly. Also, if you're on YouTube, I put out a reaction, my first anime reaction on my main channel. You should go watch it. So maybe I use Monokuma File 4. I don't remember what the fuck it says. I haven't tried this one.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Thank you for putting bald people in the chat.
There's no
If you're on
other
YouTube, put
possible
one in the
cause.
comments.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the
Oh my god, that was literally it. I just went dumb baby mode.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura
Oh,
had
written
blood.
in there. That makes sense, Sniper.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't
I know,
find any
right?
cuts inside her mouth.
Baby chicken there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies.
Oh
What
shit.
I'm into is solving mysteries.
Whoa, Kyoko.
If there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
God, I hate him so much. Why did we not talk about the poison this entire time, by the way?
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned?
Is it really
Oops.
so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Oh no, it is gonna be Hina, isn't it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
It's gonna be Hina, and I'm gonna be stuck with the worst people in the game.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
So
And
true.
that's where I found this.
Yep.
Is that...
Poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Why was there a sticker of it on the shaker, though?
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Literally, he made me waste all of my patience trying to understand the logic of this fucking trial.
Where'd you find it?
Yeah,
The
true.
shelf is divided up into 3 sections.
A, B, and C. A has nutrition powder, B has reagents, and C has toxic, dangerous chemicals.
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us, I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Why was the poison on her shoe?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
Do you mean that? Are you trying to say that she poisoned herself thinking it was a dietary supplement even though it had a giant skull and crossbones on it?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
Oh, they left the bottle in the cabinet, but they swapped out the actual nutritional supplement. I see. We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
I wish it was real poison.
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Do we?
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out the bit Bits. Oh my god, the bit of a contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle.
So
harmless protein.
She had protein powder on her shoe. Is that what it was?
One wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
In her protein shaker. The poison must have been in. Could it be? I don't want to do this again. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I was about to throw up. Okay. Protein. What is that supposed to say? That says protein. What is that? Drink. Give me an N. Damn, they're really taking their sweet time with the N, huh? Get out of the fucking way.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. I got a high, Madison.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Hina.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
And Hina was the last person who saw her after she got hit in the head. I'm scared that it was Hina. But like, what if it wasn't? What if somebody else... Oh.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe because she's desperate?
And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Oh, are you gonna say who it is, or are you gonna be like, figure it out?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The shoe print. It was on her shoe. So was it just her? The evidence that shows who switched them. And the footprints. Oops. There.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
I don't know why anyone does anything in this game, honestly.
Isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Why?
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
This is so upsetting to me.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Her lover.
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Dude, like 4 people have said that tonight.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
The target? Did Monokuma tell Sakura to target someone, Madison? Is that what happens? I honestly forget a lot. It's kind of bad, actually. That's probably why the game is so difficult for me during the class trial.
And the only people here who wear sneakers.
Oh, I just assumed we all wore sneakers because we're students.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh,
The game will tell us.
lucky then. That explains why you...
What's everybody else wearing? Flip-flops? Yeah, exactly, Rod Lady.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
True.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
This is why you never rush to vote in Among Us.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
She'll probably say it soon. Me wearing my clogs to the murder mystery. Very, very Dutch of you. Oh my god, you're being so cute. Do I have stinky breath?
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
What if someone was trying to poison Hina and then Hina gave Sakura the drink not knowing? That's what I was wondering too. But I guess Hina did it because she admitted to it.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you...
Thank you for the streak,
this is a
Deruxo.
particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that? Speak!
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt.
Maybe she didn't do it intentionally?
She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Oh my god. The thoughts won.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Byakuya, you need to back off, okay? She's in mourning.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Yes.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is out.
Oh my god, what if he did the double fake out? What if he did the double fake out and set her up like you're saying, Casey? Yeah, close friend. And they were close friends.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
I am.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Wait, which one?
Are you talking about the locked room
Oh,
problem?
yeah. I'm so confused.
If you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well,
So, what?
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
No, I think that Sakura switched out the mixtures and then told Hina to get her the protein drink, and then Hina switched it out, but no. What? Or Hina's taking the fall for her? Yeah, like
You
that.
sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
No.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that...
Okay, so there was a bottle labeled poison with protein powder. And then there's protein powder with poison labeled protein powder.
I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room.
Okay.
But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Okay.
And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told.
I know. Why does it get more confusing?
First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein,
The
right?
footprints don't replicate that.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
She's like, damn, okay.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
I love when she calls me Big Mac. It's really funny.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
I'm gonna smash your face into a beautiful, yummy cake that you love. It's your favorite flavor and it's delicious and you love eating it. And I smash your face in it playfully and you're like, oh, Makoto. And I'm like, oh, Byakuya. And nothing violent happens. So that's what I'm gonna do to you, buddy. That's what I'm gonna do to you. That's what I'm gonna do to you, buddy. How long until we figure it out? Until I uncover the full truth of this case. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this again.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, that's wrong.
Look, I did one on the first try. Everybody clap for
You
me.
said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
YouTube, if you saw me get it right on the first try, put a lemon in the comments.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the
Yahoo!
protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice it left a footprint. A footprint?
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
So, what is going on?
Well,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Watch, we're gonna go upside down. Wee! Wee! Ah!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh my god, Byakuya's stressed out.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not getting my hopes up.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
The music is stressing me out so bad. Why does it do this?
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
I don't get it!
Huh?
Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke... Oh, just the window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Oh yeah, and the protein thing was left on top of the glass.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
The poison was... Okay, so... The... They would have had to pour the contents of the bottle into the other bottle. They would have had to swap it out after I broke the thing, right? That's the only way they would have gotten the glass. So I don't know how glass would have gotten in the bottle, but I guess glass got in the bottle and they swapped it after? And he was in the chem lab afterwards. That's the only way.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window?
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf.
Yeah, maybe that's how Sakura died. She just
That is
ate
what you
glass.
said, right, Hina?
Why is she panicking?
Yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Why is she lying?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked.
They were framing Hina after the fact, but why would she admit to it if she was being framed?
But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
It was on top of the
We
glass.
already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
The candy?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Oh my god!
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, he's just mad because he doesn't get it. He's just like me. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. There is. It was sitting on the glass. I don't actually take it back. I don't like that.
To that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window, if I concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely
Do you want me to take
was not
this?
in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
That wasn't right.
Shoot!
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind.
What? I have to, like... What do I have? I have empty protein drink, source of the powder,
Was not in there.
and chem lab shelf. Ozin, stop. Okay, so you're saying big hint from Kyoko, but what's the...
So
I think it's just like a dumb different way of what you're saying, of saying what you're thinking it is. This game's dumb.
someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked.
Shoot!
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole whole time! It had to be.
It was in there before the rec room.
What?
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
It's just saying that the empty can was on top of the glass?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about...
Well, those
Sorry.
pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
I don't like that they made me present the evidence in that way. That was really confusing.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
I don't know why this, like, non-stop debate, I haven't had this much trouble with any of the non-stop debates so far. The other ones were fine. These have been, like, so weirdly convoluted.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
No, I knew they were talking about the drink shaker, but
And that's made
I don't
everything
know.
clear.
Honestly, I don't know, you guys.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
So Hina put the protein can there after.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle.
This was the
Knowing
dumbest
exactly what it
fucking
was.
way to get to the thing that I was already suspect of.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Yeah, I agree. I don't like this class trial.
Exactly what happened.
Oh, somebody killed themselves. Happens all the
Then
time.
tell us already.
Surprised it hasn't happened sooner in Despair High School.
Sorry. Please.
The only emotion I feel is anger.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
And it's perfectly logical.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
Oh my god. Say no more in case people haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but it's so annoying when you suss it out. Because now I'm just confused. Because I was like, yeah, if the door was locked, it makes a lot of sense that she would do it to herself. Sakura did deserve better, but she probably felt really guilty. She felt really bad.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
She had the yellow powder on her shoe.
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
All this logic has been gobbledygook because none of it has to do with the actual fucking murder because she's had powder on her shoe this whole time and nobody gave me the chance to say it.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Why? Okay, I know Hina's emotional, but like I'm kind of confused about like why Hina would lie and say it was her. Cause then we would all die. I got the hoodie and some spam musubi. It was a vibe. Hell yeah. I'm glad you like it. Thank you again for supporting me with my merch. If anybody else wants a hoodie to match Fox, exclamation point merch. It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh god, this shit. Okay.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Hina!
You're a liar!
Can you say stuff? I was just locking and loading for no reason.
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Oh. I thought I had to select one, but it was only one. It does! I feel like I'm getting
Hina,
juked.
did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
The art and the music are really funky. I agree.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Oh my god. We've been doing this for 2 hours, Hero. Get it together.
It was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first
Oh
place?
my god. She was trying to get out of this place.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains.
Oh my... No. Wait. What if... No.
No! It was me! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. It's Sakura, right?
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Sakura.
What? The killer was Sakura?
You can't fathom someone desperate to get out of here, Byakuya.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
The amount of times it's going bong.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
What do you mean you don't want to believe? It's perfectly believable.
But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
She has a we all low-key have a reason, to be honest.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Byakuya created the locked room in secret.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I know they're just kids, but I'm saying they could very easily get... They've killed each other. Why would they not be desperate enough to, you know...
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Is it just because she was in denial?
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
She wanted to everybody to die?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Why was that sticker on the bottle? Are we not going to talk about that this whole
When
time?
we were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
No, Sniper, I wouldn't.
Honestly, I should have noticed.
Why would I want
You
that?
should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Was she just trying to protect her honor or something? Is like that? Is this like a cultural thing? I mean, I don't know.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder. and
Too
the
much
bottle of
K-dramas.
poison. Vital pieces of evidence, and yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh, I forgot about this part. Okay, she leaves the note. They find the note. Oh my god. I'm like actually really dumb. So let's go from backwards. Yeah, if they vote for the wrong person, everybody dies, and the killer goes free. But the killer can't go free. I didn't think Byakuya was behind this, or Toko. I thought it was her. I thought it was Sakura. That's all I can say. Yeah, he used the knight. Then Toko comes out of the locker. Toko comes out! Congratulations! She saw the magazine. She put the magazine back. She used that. She cleaned up. Sakura picks up the full bottle of poison. This one? Is that right? No, no, no. It's this one. Oh yeah, because the hand is bloody too. And then we're like, ah! And then Hina picks up the empty bottle. Okay, so I'm also missing this. Oh, it's the Upside Down magazine. I see.
The killer is you.
Did I do this right? I hope so.
This
Yay, the song!
Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Oh, sorry.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
I wonder why she wanted... What was their plan? I need to know.
One of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Dun dun dun.
From inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Sorry, this song's so good.
Next
Dance!
to was Hiro.
Dance my mat. I was trying to say my minions and then I started to say chat.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
That would have been a lucky way to get out of this place.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
I saw the little character that Hifumi was obsessed with when I was doing this puzzle, and I was like, there's no way this is part of it. Hifumi's long dead. I forgot that that was the magazine.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Well, I still don't understand why we call her that when her title card says Jill. Also, this little portrait on the bottom left is really good. I kind of love it.
When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Aw, she was so tough. I know.
So then,
Our
what
tank.
was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, The rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Hey, don't snooze those ads for me.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Thank you.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort...
Why did they make the silhouette have giant boobs? For what?
You, Hina.
For what?
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life.
Oh.
And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you...
It was obvious!
How did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Oh my god, this is where their romance... This is where their romance starts. Hold on. Look at me. This is where the Byakuya-Makoto relationship begins. Because I best Byakuya once in battle, and he goes tsundere mode. Oh my god, it's born.
Huh? Oh, well...
I almost clicked something bad just now, so I'm glad that I didn't.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yeah, try having feelings, Byakuya. Okay. I don't know how I got an A, but that's fine. Porn? What are you talking about?
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Oh no, I meant on OBS. Why would I? That isn't...
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
Another dead person?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
So I'm stuck with all these people again?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I don't have porn on my OBS. They're lying. She's fucking dead, dude. We don't get to watch anybody die?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the troll. Wow, the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted. Oh my god, Sniper. You're right. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die. What?
You don't mean? You were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. Sakura. That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. Sorry. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault, after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura! Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even if you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Oh, no they're not. They're so mean to you. Oh, hi Clip Mortem. We just finished the class trial, and it's very sad, actually. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed. And all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. Fuck you, Hero. Actually, I low-key, high-key hate Hero. He was, like, funny for a while, but he's, like... The only thing that saves him from being on Byakuya level is that he's not... Is that he's a little goofy. That's the only thing that has kept him from being on Byakuya level. But he's actually treated Sakura like shit. And so, I honestly am on Hina's side.
What are you saying?
Yeah, someone kill him next. Him and Byakuya should, like, somehow kill each other. She got hit by them twice. Yes, it's so mean. I wouldn't want to go down with my best friend, but I would want the other people to die. She's like, about to detonate. She's like a bomb that's gonna detonate. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Hi, Alfie. Thank you for the 30 stream streak. We just finished the class trial. You missed it. went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Okay, I didn't say anything mean to Sakura, just to be clear. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me, we're girlfriends.
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is,
yes indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
Sakura's note. I'm tired of reading that. What? But he already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
He wants to hang out with you, Cam. Monokuma is hiding evidence because he is bored. Anyway, this is when Sakura addressing Hina and put in her room. What? Then... you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other off around. Everyone knows you gotta sign it. It's crazy. Heck, even if the will had been factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene cut.
And?
So then what did she write in her real note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. Why couldn't I read? That was really hard.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? What is going on?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is so final. I'm so sorry if this is triggering for you guys. Feel free to just like not listen. This is a lot. They just keep talking about it. You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth lost in darkness gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please? It's because I'm reading it in this fucking voice. Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
See, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Okay, we're out of snoozes for ads, by the way, so if you're not subscribed, I'm so sorry, they're gonna play in like 3 minutes.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, that's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Right. No, Madison, you were so right.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina...
Oh my god, they were so in love!
My resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything...
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Girlfriend.
That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted.
Girl, this is a long note.
Betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
Now is not the time, Nightbot.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded.
Oh.
But I've decided...
The one I'm going
to kill is...
Alfie, that's insane. It's called a suicide not a suicide novel. It's crazy. Oh my god. I'm glad that you guys all wasted your cancel gears earlier. We should have a cancel Alfie redeem. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to— Cam! QB! Rusty! Oh my god. Runley! I didn't even say it! It was Alfie!
When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured
Wow.
friends.
Wow. Oh my god, he is a liability. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
What? People like us, we suck. We're all really mean and murderous. I'm confused. The only person that could be about is Hina, because Hina's the only, like, genuinely kind character. I guess Chihiro was fine too. Chihiro wasn't really mean. And Taka. Oh, Taka. Oh my god, I can't think about this.
Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was okay, this is problematic. I'm canceling the game for this. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible. We didn't stop fighting, though. We just kept fighting, and we almost all died. But I guess that was because of Monokuma.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
I'm doing pretty good, Rusty.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring class trial to a quick end.
And that's why Monokuma stole it! I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Wow, Monokuma's extra evil for stealing this.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like, pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all.
What? You stole the fucking note, Monokuma.
In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, the next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. Except for Byakuya, I hate him. We're friends who need to work together, except for Byakuya, I hate him.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred. Stop calling her ogre, then.
Well?
I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. I don't like when he sweats. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. Okay, Squid Game ass. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. YouTube, I'm so sorry this episode is so long. I don't...
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to destroy the reality of the game. Deny. Thanks to them, it would appear others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What what's going on here.
Alfie, you're so right, dude. Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved to some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone! Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning?
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
Punishment time for who?
What?
Sakura was the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the Bear ×1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest? A special guest? Who?
It's punishment time!
She has to die twice? Poor Chihiro! This one's kind of lame. That's... Oh, it made her into a ball. Okay, so he found alter ego, I guess. Okay. Should I keep going? Cam, you have to respond. You can't just sit there and play Monster Hunter for 12 hours and ignore me again. I need to know, Cam, I should just finish it? Can I finish it in the next 10 minutes? Okay. You suck, man. You just turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
That sounds really good, actually. I'd love some Nando's right now.
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned into a fury, black and muddy and boiling all over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him!
Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got in my way. I was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
No, the game is stupid, Casey, and Chihiro wasn't trans. Chihiro dressed as a girl because nobody liked him as a boy, quote unquote. I don't know, dude. Any pronouns for Chihiro. I don't even think it's technically misgendering, because it's just like in Persona 4. Spoilers for Persona 4. Mute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Spoiler time. It's just like how Naoto is introduced one way and then is revealed another way. And instead of affirming one way, it's like, no, actually it was denial. Yeah, Chihiro coded the AI to refer to themselves as a guy. So it's like, it's not wrong to say he. I keep saying she because I just do. But, like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying because it's like the game can't accept transness as a concept. It's like, no, actually, transness is because you don't think you're good enough. I don't know. It's a fucking Japanese game from 2014. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. Also, Persona 4 spoilers over if somebody wants to put that in chat. I don't know if anyone actually muted, but... Wait, what did he say? Oh. Okay, never mind. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data on that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Yeah, how would he not know?
Or maybe like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
Oh, look at that, YouTube. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, unreasonably upset.
well...
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Oh my God. I'm tired of reading.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Robo Penguin Chihiro. Oh, a Robo Penguin that Chihiro made that started copying Mondo since they had a crush on Kiyota. That's a lot. Oh my God. That sounds crazy, Gretchen. And like something that I can't even look at right now because I haven't finished the game. Oh man. I bet Danganronpa Tumblr goes insane. Oh my God. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise. The book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this is to the mastermind. I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you, bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? Well, whatever, who cares some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, so I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of hers. No, she did it to herself, Casey. Are you sure she didn't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regret of the outside world? Pooh-hoo, think about it. Think long and hard. Hold on. Why is Casey saying this? Not gonna lay down and die, I will fight you, and that's seriously it. But I think she said she was gonna fight by sharing that information with Hina. But they didn't get the information from Hina. What was that all about? Sakura's final message. Her loss could help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. What did you do? What did you do to my body? What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Maybe we're like in a simulation. I bet we're in a simulation. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? What did they do? What did the mastermind do? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb on us or something? Did the mastermind cover us in cheese? Did the mastermind put us in a tree and treat us like birds? Did the mastermind feed us Cheetos until we turn orange? Did the mastermind eat a blueberry and turn into a violet from Willy Wonka? Did the mastermind pee in the poo-poo? Did the mastermind... If we try to leave the school, the sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in horror movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful. Jeff beating the poop. I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial's over, so let's shut the fuck up and go to bed. Now what do we do?
Yes.
Go to bed. Let's get out of here and go to bed. But what? What do you want?
Why aren't you using the voices anymore? You have to use the voices.
Hina must still feel responsible.
There we go.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. Oh, what are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that...
What are you on?
I'm on 2 hours and 41-minute episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Ooh, true. Maybe they are all on a plane that crashes in the middle of the Canadian forest and they have to create a commune amongst themselves. I normally poo-poo in the pee-pee. Oh. Not Rotten Lady calling you Peanut Gallery. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, silly. That, like, it's giving simulation vibes. Okay, anyway. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up! Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who disturbed the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Wait, shit, I just gave him the same voice.
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse and give and take. Me!
I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up upon us. Oh my god, Alfie.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
No, I'm playing the fucking game, Alfie. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. Oh my god, a voice! I can hear a voice! Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
Wake up.
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Oh my god, Makoto, stop!
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. Then you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, you're so okay.
That's what you came in here to tell me, right?
I was gonna say. How are you feeling?
It's just gonna go on for a long time.
No. It's almost done. But here.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right.
Ooh. Okay. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Oh my god. Sorry, I read then Kyoko put her lips and I was like, whoa! Right next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Oh my god.
You can save and end right here. But aren't you curious what Kyoko wants on the 4th floor data center?
Is it long?
I mean, the chapter hasn't ended yet.
Oh, god. That didn't answer my question at all.
You know how the chapter flow goes. After the trial,
there's a little
pretty
cliffhanger,
much
right?
done, but there's maybe a little bit left, you know?
Oh, it won't let me fast travel?
I don't think so.
That's so fricked up. Reverberated.
You're doing so good at playing the game.
I made my way into the after-hour school and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, rubbed my shoulders right here.
Okay. Keep reading.
I'm waiting till you're in the right place. Okay. With a certain amount of force, rattle, rattle. It didn't open. I tried again, but rattle, rattle. It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up here, mister? Gah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt! Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself!
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I thought I'd just give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud! Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed!
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
Kyoko.
You too? You
You read that
guys?
part.
He said it.
Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed! I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
What do you think she did?
Yeah, get out of here! Shoot!
What do you think she did?
So we left and went back to our rooms. What did she do? Was I just a distraction? And then...
Goodbye.
Hold on! Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Huh? Who the fuck is that? Oh, I love this song. I love when this music plays.
It's the best one.
Kyoko's right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh, the 16th
One
student.
they call the ultimate despair.
Whoa.
Watch out for her.
Go.
Oh, it's a girl!
Despair.
Oh,
The ultimate
despair.
surviving students 6
7?
question mark. What?
What? No.
Oh, the altar lump.
I need one of those so bad. Do you want to do the YouTube outro with me, Cam?
Yeah.
Do you want your...
Don't call me Cam. Call me Mukuro Ikusaba.
Look at this boy clapping. Ow, 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 ow! Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this episode was 10 million years long, but I hope you liked it. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you're enjoying the playthrough so far, so that YouTube lets you know when I post again. And if you want to catch me live, don't forget I'm streaming this on Twitch, Friday through Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time. That's really sad about Sakura. That class trial was kind of bogus, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, it was a little too much for me. Were your suspicions right? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And say bye to... this guy.